Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call Wise Man Lawyers. Don't face that court alone. Let the Wise Man team get you back on the road. Does your license need saving? Do the wise thing. Call the Wise Man team at Wise Man Lawyers.
Alright, today I was at Brisbane Magistrates Court. Client was charged with drug driving. There's two forms of drug driving. The more serious is what's called drive under the influence of a drug, meaning you were high on drugs, and the lesser is what's called drive whilst relevant drug present, simply meaning that you've got it present in your system after having consumed it a day or so prior. My client was charged with the lesser of the two, drive whilst relevant drug present. He was found to have cannabis and methamphetamine ice in his system. Basically, the worst case scenario for a first time offender is a 9-month loss of licence. Mandatory minimum is 1 month. If you've got previous in the last 5 years, the maximum jumps up to 18 months and the minimum bumps up to 3 months. My client did have previous, but it wasn't deemed to be within the relevant time frame. So that for that reason, it was effectively his first in 5 years. So meaning that, as I said, worst case is 9 months, mandatory minimum is 1 month. As a part of preparing, I got my client to do a reformatory course, the same course we get all of our clients to do. Exposes people to what can happen when you drive on the road with these types of substances in your system. I asked them to get character references based on a template that we provide all of our clients. I got him to fill out about an 8-page form telling me about who he is, how he got in this situation, what he's learnt. Once I had that from him along with a police brief, they gave me what I needed to prepare my written submissions. I met my client at court this morning, went through what was going to happen, what I was going to say, etc. before we went in, and then we went in and I did my thing. As I said, this was his first drug driving offence, but he did have a previous drink driving, and while that didn't affect the mandatory minimum, it was still something for the magistrate to consider. So I did go in pushing hard for the minimum 1 month, but if you've got previous, it's very hard to convince a magistrate to give it, particularly if it's a reasonably recent previous. I spoke at length about the information that he'd given me in the form that I'd asked him to complete, spoke about the words of his referees and the fact that despite that previous drink driving, it should be considered to be out of character given there's no drug driving or any kind of drug possession offending in his history. Short version is, while I wasn't able to convince the magistrate to give the minimum 1 month, I was able to convince them to give 6 weeks. So, at the end of the day, what's 2 weeks between friends? Particularly given the maximum's 9 months, 6 weeks is a very good outcome, particularly in light of the fact that he's got that previous drink driving. So 6-week disqualification, modest fine, client's very happy. I'm Andrew Wiseman, thanks for watching. Hi, I'm Andrew Wiseman from Wiseman Lawyers, Queensland's only truly dedicated drug, alcohol and traffic offence law firm. If you face loss of licence, loss of vehicle imprisonment or anything in between at any court in Queensland, we can and will help you today. This is our specialty. This is all we do. Give us a call, 1300 947 352. I look forward to helping you resolve your issue today.
Don't face that court alone. Let the Wise Man team get you back on the road. Does your license need saving? Do the wise